still have a whole second life at home. So we leave work. What happens in your world when you finally walk through your door?
When I enter my home, I need a small reset. I put my bag down, change into comfortable clothes, and just stand there for a moment. No music, no TV. I let my shoulders relax.
You give your nervous system a small break.
Yes. Then I usually make something simple to eat. I try to have at least a few evenings that feel really wholesome.
Wholesome means simple and good for you, like emotionally healthy, right?
Yes. For example, cooking something easy, listening to soft music, talking to someone I love, maybe reading a book. No drama, no extreme productivity, just a gentle, wholesome evening.
That sounds like a good commercial for normal life.
Yes, normal life can be very beautiful when we actually live it, not only rush through it.
My evenings also have two versions, the good version and the what did I just do with my time version.
I want to hear both.
On a good evening, I walk home slowly or take a short walk after I arrive. It helps my brain move out of work mode. Then I eat, maybe talk to a friend or family member, and watch something light. It is not exciting, but it is wholesome.
And how do you feel after that kind of evening?
I feel rejuvenated.
Rejuvenated means fresh again with new energy, right?
Yes, my body is tired, but my mind feels clear and calm. I am ready for tomorrow, not afraid of it.
And the other version?
The other version is when I tell myself, just a quick check on my phone, and then suddenly it's midnight. That's when I know I went overboard again. The next morning, I am not rejuvenated at all. I'm just tired and a little angry with myself.
I think many people know that version too.
Yes, maybe you are listening and thinking, this is my life, this is my day. And that's the point of this episode. Your day can look very normal, but you can describe it in rich, interesting English.
You wake up, you negotiate with your alarm, you get ready, maybe forget something, you commute, you work, you eat, you get swamped, you wiggle out of some things, you call it a day, you go home, and you choose wholesome and rejuvenated, or overboard and frazzled.
And every part of that story has words and phrases you can use.
Right. And in a moment, we will slow down and look at some of those expressions more clearly so they can stay in your mind.
For now, just notice you already live an interesting day. Now you can talk about it in interesting English too.
When you have the perfect response in your head, but your fingers just can't keep up. We've all been there. Typing, deleting, retyping. Now I use Whisperflow. I just think out loud and it creates perfect formatted text on any app or website. Whisperflow understood what I was trying to say and gave me the exact output I wanted. Check out the difference between this same sentence being dictated into Siri versus Whisperflow. Let's meet at 12 p.m. at Joe's Pizza. Wait, no, actually I can't do 12, so let's do 12:30. And instead of Joe's, let's go to Kelly's Diner. Whisperflow understood what I was trying to say and gave me the exact output I wanted. For longer texts like this email, they even formats it professionally so it's ready to go with no editing. So much faster than typing.
Whether you're writing in Gmail, ChatGPT, iMessage, WhatsApp, Slack, Cursor, or anywhere else, break free from your keyboard.
Do you know how much time you'll save if you quadruple your typing speed? Try Whisperflow for free on desktop and mobile.
You know that big presentation you have to finish? Well, it's not going to write itself. Especially since you're busy with all the pings, boops, and bops. You need writing help that cuts through the noise. That's where Grammarly comes in. With an AI chat that helps you meet every moment. See? No sweat. Need your writing to sound more knowledgeable or precise? Or with generated text more every day? With Grammarly's Humanizer, it's easy to nail just the right tone. No more second guessing, no more wondering, does this sound okay? Sometimes you need to anticipate an audience's response, perhaps from someone important.
Ooh, that's great. Real me loves a solid timeline.
With Grammarly's reader reactions, you can do just that.
And these updates are exactly how we'll deliver.
Solid timeline. Good job.
These tools are just the beginning, because good writing fuels great ideas.
Okay, friend, let us have a small word tour together. We will just walk slowly through some of the expressions from today.
Yes, you can relax. If you want to repeat, that is great. If you only want to listen, that is also fine. Let us start with the busy feelings.
The first one is swamped.
When you are swamped, you are extremely busy. You have too many things to do at the same time.
For example, by 10 o'clock, I was already swamped with emails and messages.
Or, this week I am swamped at work, so my evenings are not very free.
You can repeat swamped.
Swamped.
Then we had frazzled.
If you feel frazzled, you are very tired and stressed. Your brain feels overcooked and messy.
For example, after a full day of meetings, I felt completely frazzled.
Or, if I try to do too many things at once, I end up frazzled by lunchtime. Repeat, frazzled.
Frazzled.
Now let us move to the feeling better side.
One of my favorites from today is rejuvenated.
If you feel rejuvenated, you feel fresh again with new energy after rest or something good for you.
For example, after a short nap and a shower, I felt rejuvenated and ready to work again.
Or, a quiet, wholesome evening can make you feel rejuvenated for the next day.
Repeat rejuvenated.
Rejuvenated.
We also used wholesome.
Something is wholesome when it is simple, good, and emotionally healthy. It feels good for your heart.
For example, dinner with my family, no phones, just talking. That felt very wholesome.
Or, your evening sounded really wholesome. Cooking, music, and a book.
Repeat wholesome.
Wholesome. Now, a couple of words that describe personality and behavior.
One of them was quirky.
If something is quirky, it is a bit strange, but in a cute or interesting way. Not bad, just different.
For example, my morning routine is a little quirky. I talk to my plants before I drink my coffee.
Or, he likes quirky cafes with funny decorations. You can repeat, quirky.
Quirky. And sometimes our habits go too far. That is where go overboard comes in.
If you go overboard, you do too much of something. You go a little too far.
For example, I wanted a small break, but I went overboard and watched videos for 2 hours.
Or, they went overboard with the decorations for the party. There were balloons everywhere.
Repeat, go overboard.
Go overboard. We also had a few expressions about time and decisions.
One of them was wiggle out of something.
If you wiggle out of something, you escape from a task or responsibility in a gentle, clever way.
For example, I was tired, so I tried to wiggle out of an extra meeting.
Or, he always finds a way to wiggle out of doing the dishes.
Repeat, wiggle out of.
Wiggle out of.
Another useful idiom was cut to the chase.
If you cut to the chase, you skip the extra details and go directly to the main point.
Transcription is on.
For example, we do not have much time, so let's cut to the chase.
Or, I'll cut to the chase. Yes, I want the job.
Repeat, cut to the chase.
Cut to the chase. And then we had the little proverb, haste makes waste.
Haste makes waste means when you do something too fast, you make mistakes, and in the end, you lose more time.
For example, I tried to finish my report very quickly, but haste makes waste. I had to correct many errors later.
Or, she always tells her team, haste makes waste. Take your time and do it properly.
You can repeat, haste makes waste.
Haste makes waste. And finally, we had whip through something.
If you whip through something, you do it very quickly and efficiently.
For example, in the morning, I whipped through my emails in 20 minutes.
Or we whipped through the boring tasks so we could focus on the fun project. Repeat, whip through.
Whip through.
Good. So that is our little word tour for today. Just a small walk through some stronger words from a very normal day.
You do not need to remember everything now. Maybe just choose one or two that feel useful for your life and try them this week.
You could say, for example, I was swamped this morning, but my evening was wholesome. Or I whipped through my tasks, so now I feel rejuvenated. Even one new sentence is progress.
And if you want extra practice, you can share a small part of your day in the comments. Morning, work, evening, anything. Try to use one of today's words. We will be very happy to read it.
Remember, your everyday life is good material for English. You do not need a perfect story. You just need honest sentences.
And we love walking through those sentences with you. This is Anna.
And this is Jake.
And you have been listening to the English Leap podcast. Bye.
Your progress doesn't end here. To continue advancing your English skills, click on the next video or explore the additional videos we've thoughtfully selected for you.
I took my IELTS with British Council and now I am all set for United States to pursue my dream of becoming a data scientist and grow in a global community. Thanks to IELTS with British Council, United States is no longer just a dream. I am ready to bring my journey towards becoming a successful data scientist. I trusted the British Council for my IELTS and now I am one step closer to making my dream of studying at South Dakota University in United States a reality.
English Leap Podcast.
From Speak English with Class.
Hey, English learners. Welcome back to the English Leap podcast, your English podcast for daily life English, real conversations, and easy English listening practice.
Yeah, this is the place where you learn real English from real talk, not from boring grammar books.
I'm Anna.
And I'm Jake.
So, Jake, how are you today? Did you have a busy day?
Yeah, a little busy. I had work in the morning and then I went to the gym. But I feel good now. How about you, Anna?
I'm good, but a bit tired. I slept late last night because I was watching a movie.
Ah, so you were maybe wasting a little time?
Maybe just a little, but it was a nice movie. And today I'm happy because we can talk with our listeners again.
Same here. It always feels nice to sit down, talk with you, and help people with their English.
Yes, it feels like we are all in one big room together.
Okay, small talk finished. Now let's get into our topic.
Yes, before we start wasting their time.
Right. Today we have a very important topic. Don't waste your time.
Yeah, time is life. If we waste our time, we are wasting our life a little bit.
Ouch. That sounds serious, but don't worry. We're going to keep it fun and simple.
Yes, and before we start, we want to ask you for a small favor.
Yeah. If you enjoyed this podcast, please like this episode, subscribe, and share it with a friend who is learning English.
Especially that friend who always says, I have no time to study English, but then spends 1 hour scrolling on their phone.
We all know that friend. Sometimes it's us.
Yes. Okay, let's talk about what don't waste your time really means.
So, Anna, let me ask you first. What does waste your time mean in simple words?
Good question. To waste time means you use your time for something that is not important and not helpful for you.
Right. So it's not just fun or not fun, it's about if it helps you or not.
Exactly. Think about time like water from a bottle.
Hmm. Water from a bottle.
Yes, you only have a certain amount of water in the bottle. If you pour it on the floor, you can't drink it later. That is like wasting time.
Ah, I like that. Time is like water. If I just pour it on the floor, I can't use it again.
Yes, when you use your time on things that don't help you learn, don't help you grow, and don't help you rest, then you are just pouring your time on the floor.
And sometimes we know it, right? We finish and we feel, why did I do that?
Exactly. That feeling of regret, I could use that time for something better, is a clear sign that maybe we wasted our time.
Yeah, like when I say, I will watch one short video, and then 40 minutes later, I'm still there, and I don't even remember what I watched.
Yes, that happens to so many people. So now we know the meaning. Let's talk about how we can stop wasting time, especially when we are learning English.
Okay, maybe I can start with a story.
Yes, good idea. Stories help us remember.
So, one day last month, I was working on my computer. My brain felt tired, and I said, I will take a 10-minute break.
That sounds like a good plan.
I sat on the sofa, opened my phone, and started watching a funny video. I laughed, it was nice. Then another video started. I thought, okay, just one more.
Very famous sentence. Just one more.
Yes, just one more. After some time, I felt a little strange. I checked the clock and 1 hour and 15 minutes had passed.
Whoa, that's a big 10-minute break.
Exactly. And the problem was, I didn't feel happy after that. I felt empty, a little guilty, and more tired.
Yes, that's the feeling of time going away like sand in your hands. You open your fingers and it just falls.
That's a good picture. Sand in my hands. So after that day, I said, okay, I need to be more intentional with my time.
Intentional means you do something on purpose, not by accident.
Right. And today we want to share some tips that helped us and can help you too.
Yes, simple tips with small stories so you can remember them easily.
Okay, Anna, what is the first tip?
Tip number 1, make a tiny plan.
Tiny, not big?
Yes, tiny. Think of a plan like a GPS in your car.
GPS. Okay, I like that.
When you don't put any address in the GPS, the car can go anywhere. You can drive in circles, you waste petrol, and you waste time.
Right. You just drive and drive with no final place.
But when you put one simple address, the GPS tells you, turn here, go straight. You will arrive.
So a tiny plan is like putting the address for your day.
Exactly. Many learners say, today I will improve my English. But that is too big, too vague.
Vague means not clear.
Yes,
right?
not clear. So instead, make a tiny plan like, today I will learn 3 new words. Today I will listen to 10 minutes of an English podcast. Today I will read 1 page of a story.
That feels lighter.
আজকের ইফতারে একটু ডিফারেন্ট পাকোড়া চাই।
এরকম আবদারের জন্যই আজকে ইফতারে বানাবো ম্যাগি স্বাদে ম্যাজিক দিয়ে ভেজিটেবল পাকোড়া। ম্যাগি স্বাদে ম্যাজিক ভেজিটেবল পাকোড়া ইফতারে মেটায় সবার আবদার।
From Nestle.
I have a small personal example.
Yeah, tell us.
When I started learning another language, I told myself every day I will study for 1 hour. It was too big for me. I got tired, I skipped days, and I felt bad.
I understand.
Then I changed the plan. I said, every day I will do 10 minutes. That's all. Some days I did more, but my promise to myself was just 10 minutes.
And did that work better?
Yes, much better. I could keep my promise. I didn't feel scared to start. And every time I finished, I felt proud.
So the metaphor is a tiny plan is like a small, clear address in your GPS. You don't wander around. You know where to go.
Exactly. And when you know where to go, you waste less time thinking, what should I do now?
That's a powerful first tip. So what's the second tip?
Tip number 2. Use your pocket time.
Pocket time?
Yes. Think of time like coins.
Okay, I'm listening.
During the day, you have some big coins, like 1 hour blocks, but you also have many small coins. 5 minutes here, 7 minutes there, 3 minutes there.
Ah, like when I wait for the bus, or I sit in a taxi, or I wait in a line.
Exactly. Many people throw these small coins in the trash. They just scroll, scroll, scroll.
Yes, I do that sometimes.
But if you collect these small coins, you can buy something big.
That's a nice picture. Small coins become a big amount.
For example, you can review your 3 new words while you wait for the bus, listen to 5 minutes of an English podcast while you wash the dishes, read 5 lines of a story while you wait for your coffee.
That feels very realistic.
I have a friend who improved her English mostly in pocket time.
Really?
Yes, she has 2 kids and a job, so she is very busy. She said to me, I never have 1 full hour, but I have many small minutes.
I like that.
So she used those minutes. 5 minutes walking to the bus, 10 minutes at lunch, 7 minutes before sleep. After a few months, she noticed that she understood more and could speak better.
So those little coins turned into a big treasure.
Exactly. If you don't want to waste time, start using your pocket time. Even 5 minutes can be useful.
Maybe our listeners can think now, where are my pocket times in the day?
Yes, that's a good question.
Okay, what about the third tip?
Tip number 3, make English fun.
Right, because if it feels like punishment, you will run away from it.
True. Imagine you are a child, and every time you play, someone shouts, do it perfectly. Don't make mistakes.
The child will stop playing.
Yes, learning is the same. Your brain doesn't like constant stress. If English always feels heavy and serious, your brain says, no thanks.
So how can we turn English into a game, not a punishment?
We can connect English to things we already like.
For example, I love music.
Yes, tell us.
I remember one song that really helped me. I printed the lyrics, the words of the song, and listened again and again. I circled new words, I sang in the shower, I tried to copy the singer's voice. It was fun, and I learned a lot.
That's a good story.
What about you?
I love stories and shows. I watched a short series in English. At first with subtitles in my language, then later with English subtitles. After some time, I could understand many lines without reading.
Like a small victory.
Yes, fun is important because it helps you stay with English longer without feeling that you are wasting time.
Right. If you watch a show in English and you learn new phrases, you are not just watching, you're growing.
Exactly. So, tip 3, don't just push yourself. Also, play with English. Songs, stories, games, funny videos with English subtitles. Use them wisely.
Mm.
Launching and managing a WordPress website can feel overwhelming, but with managed WordPress hosting from Hostinger, we're with you every click of the way. Focus on the important bits while powerful AI tools strip away the complexity and do the hard work for you. You're not the only one being backed up. Top-tier security tools and automatic backups keeps your website fully secure. Join the 3 million people who trust us to help make their online dreams a reality. Head to hostinger.com to get started. Recommended by WordPress.org.
Now, I think we must talk about something a little dangerous.
Yes, the dangerous thing in your hand.
The phone.
Tip number 4, watch out for time thieves.
Time thieves. I like that phrase.
A time thief is something that steals your time without giving you something good.
For many people, that is social media.
Yes, social media can be nice, but if you are not careful, it takes and takes and takes.
I remember one evening, I sat on my bed just to check one message. Then I saw a funny video, then a short clip, then a comment fight, then a news story. My brain was full, but I didn't learn anything.
That's a very common experience.
And when I finished, I felt tired and a little sad.
Yes. So we need to protect ourselves from these time thieves.
How can we do that?
One simple way is to make small rules. For example, when I study, my phone stays in another room. I will only check social media after I finish my tiny English plan. I turn off notifications for 1 hour.
That's good.
It's like locking the door when a thief is outside. You don't hate the thief, but you protect your house.
Yes, that's a strong picture.
When you protect your focus, you can do more in less time. Then you save time instead of wasting it.
And you feel more in control of your own life. Now, I have an important question, Anna. If we say, don't waste your time, does that mean we must work and study all the time, every minute?
No, not at all. This is very important. Rest is not wasting time.
I'm happy you said that.
Think about your body and your mind like a phone battery.
Okay, that's easy to imagine.
If you use your phone all day and never charge it, what happens?
It dies. It stops working.
Exactly. We are the same. If we work, study, run around, and never stop, our battery goes to zero.
Yes.
Good sleep, quiet time, and simple rest are like charging the battery.
Do you have a personal example?
Yes. Once I tried to work on a project late at night. I was tired, but I pushed myself. I spent 2 hours, but the work was not good. The next morning, after sleep, I did the same work again in just 30 minutes, and it was better.
I know that feeling.
So sometimes resting is smarter than pushing. It is not wasting time. It is preparing you to use your time better later.
So the key is balance.
Yes. Some time to study, some time to work, some time to have fun, and some time to rest. A little of each.
Mm-hmm. That's a peaceful idea.
Jake, we used some big words today.
Hmm.
Maybe we should slow down and talk about them a little.
Yeah. Let's do a tiny word tour before we finish. These words are important if you don't want to waste your time.
First, we said intentional.
Right.
When you are intentional, you do something on purpose, not by accident.
For example, I am intentional with my time. I choose to study English for 10 minutes.
Or, I want to be more intentional and stop scrolling for 1 hour.
Then we had the word vague.
Yes. Vague means not clear.
For example, improve my English is a vague plan.
But learn 3 new words today is clear, not vague.
We also talked about pocket time.
Yes. Pocket time is not in the dictionary, but it's a nice picture. It means those small pieces of time in your day, like 5 or 10 minutes when you are waiting.
You can say, I use my pocket time to listen to English.
Or, I want to stop wasting my pocket time on random videos.
Then we said distracted.
Yes. Distracted means you cannot focus because your attention is jumping to many things.
For example, I feel distracted when my phone is next to me while I study.
Or, the TV makes me distracted when I try to read.
And we use the phrase time thief. I like this one.
A time thief is something that steals your time without giving you anything good.
For example, mindless scrolling is a time thief for me.
Or, I turned off notifications because they were big time thieves.
We also talked about invest, like you invested your time.
Yes. Invest means you use time, money, or energy now to get something better in the future.
For example, when I listen to an English podcast, I invest my time in my future.
Or, you didn't waste this episode. You invested your time in learning.
We said routine, too.
Yes. Your routine is the normal order of things you do every day.
For example, my morning routine is wake up, make coffee, and listen to English.
Or, I want to add 10 minutes of reading to my evening routine.
And one more beautiful word, balance.
Yes. Balance is when different parts are in a good mix. Not too much, not too little.
For example, I want a balance between work, English, fun, and rest.
Or, a healthy life is about balance, not only work or only fun.
If you didn't catch every word, it's okay. You can listen to this part again slowly.
আবার মারি ব্যথা
এলো পেপসোডেন্ট পরিবারের নতুন সদস্য লবণের অনন্য ফর্মুলায় পেপসোডেন্ট অ্যাডভান্সড সল্ট যা মাড়ির সমস্যা প্রতিরোধে কার্যকর নতুন পেপসোডেন্ট অ্যাডভান্সড সল্ট
And if you want a small challenge, choose one of these words and make your own sentence.
You can say it in your head.
Or be brave and write it in the comments.
That's like sending your English brain to the gym.
Yeah, a small, friendly gym where everyone is learning together.
So if someone is listening and thinking, okay, this sounds nice, but what should I do today? What can we tell them?
Let's give them simple steps.
All right.
Step 1. Choose one tiny English goal for today. For example, I will learn 3 new words from this episode.
Step 2, decide when you will do it. Maybe during your pocket time, on the bus, during lunch, or before bed.
Step 3, make it a little fun. Maybe listen to a song, use a show you like, or re-listen to a part of this podcast.
Step 4, after you finish, say something kind to yourself.
Like, nice, I used my time well. Or, good job, I did my small plan.
That small sentence can change how you feel about learning.
Yes, you stop being your own enemy and become your own coach.
I like that. Your own coach.
Okay, let's quickly recap our tips so you can remember them.
Good idea.
Tip 1, make a tiny plan, like a GPS address for your day.
Tip 2, use your pocket time, the small time coins in your day.
Tip 3, make English fun. Turn learning into a game, not a punishment.
Tip 4, watch out for time thieves. Protect yourself from endless scrolling and random distractions.
Tip 5, remember that rest is not wasting time, it's charging your battery.
That's a beautiful summary.
Thanks. And we want to say this clearly, your time is valuable. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to use your time a little better each day.
Yes, even 10 good minutes every day can change your English over time.
And we believe you can do that.
Now it's your turn.
Yes. Question for you. What is one thing that wastes your time? And what is one small change you will make after listening to this episode?
Please write your answer in the comments. Your idea might help another learner too.
And if this episode helped you, please like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who also doesn't want to waste their time.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us. You didn't waste it. You invested it in yourself.
Yes, we're proud of you.
This was the English Leap podcast with Anna and Jake.
Until next time, use your time well and be kind to yourself.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye. Take care.
Your progress doesn't end here. To continue advancing your English skills, click on the next video or explore the additional videos we've thoughtfully selected for you.
ক্লায়েন্ট রাজি হয়েছে, তুমি আসতে পারবে তো সময়ের মধ্যে?
এত চিন্তা করো না, আমাদের অনেক সময় আছে।
তুমি এখানে কিভাবে এলে?
আমি লিফট করে আসলাম অত্যাশ্চর্য হিরো এক্সট্রিম 125 আর এর সাথে। আপনার দিনটিকে দুর্দান্তভাবে উপভোগ করুন।
English Leap Podcast.
From Speak English with Class.
Hey, English learners. Welcome back to the English Leap Podcast, your English podcast for real conversation practice and easy English in daily life.
And today's episode is a B1 level episode. So if you are an intermediate learner, this is just right for you.
I'm Anna.
And I'm Jake. We're really happy you're here with us today. Anna, how are you today? Was it a busy day for you?
A little busy, yeah. I was working this morning and I had a long call with a student, but I'm happy to sit down and talk with you now.
Same here. I had a lot of screen time today, so it feels nice to just relax and chat with you and our listeners.
Yeah, it's like we're all in the same room, just talking together. Okay, so yeah, before we start, we want to ask you for a tiny favor.
Yes, one small thing for your finger and one big thing for our heart.
If you enjoy learning with us, please like this episode and subscribe to the channel. It helps more learners find the English Leap podcast.
And we'd love it if you write a comment too. Just one simple sentence is already great. Like, what's your name? And where are you from?
Yeah, we really love to know about our lovely listeners.
And when you write a comment, it's like sending your English brain to the gym. Your brain has to choose words and build a sentence. That makes your English stronger.
So even if you're shy, it's okay. One short sentence is already good exercise.
All right, let's talk about today's topic.
Today, we're going to help you with something important and sometimes scary, how to talk about yourself in English.
Many learners tell us, I can answer questions like, where are you from? Or what do you do?
But when someone says, so, tell me about yourself, their brain freezes.
Yes, suddenly the mind is empty or too full.
So in this episode, we'll give you a simple structure and many sentence options.
We will also share our own full introductions at the end as real examples.
And step by step, we'll show you different ways you can speak about each part of your life, so you can choose what sounds best for you.
Yeah, step by step. But before we build it, we should understand why this skill matters.
Right. First, why is this skill important?
It's really important because you use it in many situations. When you meet a new classmate, a new coworker, your teacher, a neighbor, or an online friend, they often say, tell me about yourself.
And not only in daily life, also in job interviews, language classes, travel, or events like language exchanges.
Right. And I remember one language exchange I joined. We sat in a big circle. The leader said, okay, everyone will introduce themselves in English. Name, country, job, hobbies.
Ah, I can feel the pressure already. Everyone is listening, waiting for you.
Yes, my turn was coming like a slow train. In my head, I was repeating, my name is Jake. I'm from England.
And then the brain did something different, right?
Completely. When everybody looked at me, my mind went blank. I said, my name is Jake. I like food.
Food is always safe. At least nobody can argue with that.
True. People laughed in a friendly way, so it was okay. But inside, I knew I could say more if I had a clear, simple script in my head.
I understand that feeling. I had a similar moment on a flight once.
Oh, really? What happened?
I was talking with the woman next to me. She asked, so, what do you do? Tell me about yourself. And in my brain, I suddenly had too many pictures. My job, my hobbies, my family, my favorite coffee, everything at the same time.
So all the ideas came together in one big cloud.
Yes, a big, noisy cloud. And my answer was not very clear. I felt I was jumping from one thing to another.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
After the flight, I thought I should have a short, prepared way to talk about myself, something calm and simple.
That's why we say your self-introduction is like a short movie script about you. When you know your script, you feel calmer.
Mm-hmm. And remember, you don't need perfect English. You just need clear, simple sentences that you can say even when you feel a bit nervous.
Now, before we build this little script about you, there's something simple to remember. There are 3 common situations where people give their introduction.
3 situations. Yes. Sometimes it's informal, sometimes it's semi-formal, and sometimes it's very formal.
Informal is when you're just chatting with people in a relaxed place, like with friends, classmates, or someone you meet at a cafe or a party.
Yeah, when you're just talking, laughing, maybe holding a coffee, nobody expects a big, serious introduction.
Semi-formal is when it's friendly, but also a bit professional, like a conference, a meetup, or an event with brands, creators, or colleagues.
Mm-hmm. People smile, they joke a little, but you still want to sound polite and a bit professional.
And formal is when things are very official, a job interview, a meeting with a manager, or something at an office or government place.
In those moments, the introduction is still simple, but your words are more careful and polite.
So the idea is feel the situation first, then choose your style.
Yeah. If you're sitting on a sofa with a friend, you probably won't say, "Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to meet you."
That would sound a bit too serious for a sofa.
And in a job interview, "Hey, what's up?" is maybe not the best start.
Yeah, maybe save that for your friends.
So listen to the atmosphere, look at the person, and then choose if you want to be more informal, semi formal, or formal.
Let's start with the first part of any introduction, the greeting.
The greeting. Yes, the very first words you say.
For more serious formal moments, you can use simple phrases like,
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Very clean, very safe.
for example, in an interview, you can say, Good morning. Thank you for seeing me today.
Good morning. Thank you for seeing me today. Polite, clear, and not too long.
For semi-formal situations, like meeting new colleagues, you can say, Hi there.
Or just morning as a friendly short version of good morning.
Yeah, morning feels relaxed, but still polite.
And for informal situations with friends or people your age, you can say, hi,
Or, Hey.
or hey there.
Some people also say, What's up? Or, How's it going?
But be careful, choose something that feels natural for you.
Natural for you, not just cool on TikTok.
Right. If you never say, yo, what's up in your own language, maybe don't start with that in English.
Yeah, I tried yo once in front of my students. They looked at me like, Jake, are you okay?
So maybe don't surprise your listeners too much.
Better idea, pick one greeting you really like and practice it.
For example, hi, nice to meet you. Simple, friendly, easy to remember.
Or, hello, good morning.
Simple and friendly.
And when you say it with a real smile, it all feels like a good introduction.
After your greeting, the next step is your name.
You can keep it very simple. I'm Jake.
Or, my name is Anna.
You can also say, nice to meet you. I'm Jake.
Or, hello, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Anna.
Anna, how do you usually introduce yourself?
I often say, hi, I'm Anna. Nice to meet you. Short and easy.
I usually say, hey, I'm Jake in an informal place. In a formal place, I say, hello, my name is Jake Smith. Nice to meet you.
So our first mini script is, hi, I'm Anna. Or, hello, my name is Anna. Nice to meet you.
And of course, you don't have to be Anna.
Yes, please don't all be Anna.
Just change Anna to your own name, and you already have a good start to your introduction.
স্ট্রেটনিং কালার কার্লিং বছরের পর বছর চুলের ড্যামেজ এবার ঠিক করার সময় এলো নতুন ডাভ হেয়ার মাস্ক এতে আছে 8% বায়োপ্রোটিন ফিউশন যা চুলের গভীর স্তরে পৌঁছে পজ এন্ড রিভার্স করে 3 বছরের ড্যামেজ নতুন ডাভ হেয়ার মাস্ক এখন বাংলাদেশে
আপু তোমাকে দেখেও ভালো সব শিখছে কিন্তু চুলের যত্ন সপ্তাহে 3 দিন 5 মিনিট করে প্যারাশুট অ্যাডভান্সড দাও প্যারাশুট অ্যাডভান্সডে রয়েছে নারকেলের পুষ্টিগুণ যা চুলের 3 স্তর গভীরে পৌঁছে চুলকে করে ভেতর থেকে মজবুত আর বাইরে থেকে সুন্দর তাই সপ্তাহে 3 দিন 5 মিনিট করে প্যারাশুট অ্যাডভান্সড
Now, let's add another part, where you're from and where you live.
Where you're from and where you live. Your little life map.
You can start very simply. I'm from Brazil.
Or I'm from Turkey.
Or I'm from Vietnam.
If you want to add the city, you can say, I'm from Sao Paulo in Brazil.
Or I'm from Delhi in India.
You can also say, I'm from Cairo in Egypt. Or I'm from Osaka in Japan.
Cairo in Egypt, Osaka in Japan, same pattern, city plus country.
And sometimes your birthplace and your current place are different. Then you can make a slightly longer sentence.
For example, I was born in a small town in England, but now I live in Madrid.
Or I'm originally from Poland, but I live in Berlin now.
You can also talk about time. I've been living in Madrid for 3 years.
Or I've been living in Berlin since 2020.
If that feels a bit heavy, don't worry. You can keep it very light and easy.
For example, I'm from Poland. I live in Berlin.
Or I'm from Egypt. I live in Cairo.
The important thing is that the other person can see a small map in their head, where you come from and where you are now.
Not a perfect GPS, just a friendly map of your life.
So after your name and where you're from, people often ask, what do you do?
Yes, this question is everywhere.
You can answer with a short sentence like, I work as an English teacher.
Or I work as a nurse.
Or I work as a driver.
Or I work as a shop assistant.
All of these are very clear.
Yeah.
You can also talk about the company. For example, I work for a telecom company in the customer service department.
Or I work for a bank in the IT department.
Or I work for a hospital in the administration department.
Sometimes you don't want to say the company name, you just want to say the field. Then you can say, I work in education.
Or I work in sales.
Or I work in marketing.
And maybe you don't have a job right now because you're studying.
Then you can say, I'm a student. I study computer science.
Or I'm a student. I study business.
Or I'm a student. I study English at university.
While you listen, you can think, which sentence is closest to my life?
And later, you can make your own version.